Battle of Faith. Hostilities. Antichrist. I want to bless you so that you will be my firm supporters when the edifice of faith which, for my own, is the essence of the Church of Christ, is being shaken. When they shake what I have erected myself and what I keep teaching people time and again through my word. The time is approaching when not only the representatives of misguided teachings will treat you with hostility, but when all faith per se is intended to be rooted out, regardless of whether it is misguided or corresponds to the truth, because then my adversary will be determined to use his sharpest weapon, to displace all knowledge and belief in me and my act of salvation and replace it with materialistic points of view and plans. And this will be the dawning of a period which you as yet consider impossible, for my adversary will embody himself within a worldly ruler and start his work so cunningly that at first he will only be recognized by few people as to who he really is. And so he will win many over who will subsequently follow and obey him blindly as he inconspicuously changes his plans. For in the beginning he will only proceed against individual denominations and will be supported in this by others who will be only too willing to help him when it concerns removing their opponents. And this is why you will at first believe that you are only subject to hostilities by those who only fight the pure truth because they are representatives of errors and lies themselves. And then you will have to be careful as not to endanger yourselves deliberately. Not long afterwards they will be treated with the same hostility, and then the Antichrist's activity becomes obvious. And even then he will still be followed by many, because they will already be under his control and he will have an easy game with them. Not much time will pass anymore before the first signs become apparent. The battle of faith will not start with an act of violence, for my adversary will proceed cunningly and even deceive many believers, who will consequently follow him and, at a later time, become his welcome servants. Yet he will be unable to deceive you, who are spiritually awake, for I will open your eyes and guide your thoughts into the right direction. For then it will be time to arm yourselves for the final battle, which will be waged with inconceivable brutality. But I will bless you. I will be with you myself and leave no one defending me and my name without protection. For this battle will be decisive since it will, after all, separate the sheep from the goats and be the work of my adversary which will condemn him. As soon as he fights me myself, as soon as he wants to stop the distribution of knowledge about me and my act of salvation, he will have passed his own judgment, he will be bound and deprived of his every power without fail. But a clear separation must nevertheless take place, because far too many people are still neither fish nor fowl. Because far too many deem themselves devout and first have to pass this test and regretfully fail because they are not living in truth, because they have little love and therefore can neither receive nor recognize the truth for what it is. This is why you, my servants, still have to be incredibly active, for then many opportunities will still present themselves where you can enlighten those who then, beset by doubts, will be incapable of discernment and desire advice. And you will indeed succeed in helping those who are weak of faith into becoming strong believers. You will succeed in drawing a few over into your camp. You will be able to give them clear and intelligible information and present me as a loving God and Father who only requires firm faith in order to also be able to help them in utmost adversity and to grant them the strength to persevere until the end. Amen.